Hello everyone, my name is Amir and today I'm at your service on Crimecast's TV channel with a different case. Most detectives know from the beginning who the criminal or murderer might be and they just need the criminal to confess and be able to prove it. But sometimes it is possible that the detectives make mistakes like any other person, like this case where the detectives are looking for a missing girl. But it is not clear whether the person they brought to the interrogation room is a criminal or not. Before we continue the video, please subscribe to the channel and set the notification bell to all so that you will be notified as soon as a new video is released. Let's go to the case.
Do you suspect Sam in any of this?
The guy that, was interested in her, and, some other guys that were interested in her, but they found out she had a boyfriend, they're friends now. I really couldn't see him.
In April 2016, 7-year-old Ashley left home for an interview and a basketball game. This girl usually returned home at 10:30 p.m., but that night Ashley didn't return home, and her parents called the police and said that Ashley went with her boyfriend for an interview and a basketball game and hasn't come back yet. Despite this evidence, Jeremy Smith, Ashley's boyfriend, was identified and questioned as a suspect in this case.
Has she been through any kind of trouble or trying times recently or anything like that?
Not recently. A while back, we had an abortion, though. And
how long was that?
Probably December.
Okay.
It was a little bit before December.
How did she take that?
She was all right. I mean, it wasn't like horrible, like a bout of depression or anything. She was fine, and she's a lot better now. Yeah.
How often do you see her?
Once a day, usually, and then on Tuesday nights we don't see each other because I got a designated party night with my buddies. So other than that, it's usually once a day.
Once a day. So you guys are pretty serious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Been going out for how long now?
Almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years in July.
Okay. What if somebody came up and said that that she had some marijuana in her room?
I'd be real surprised.
Okay.
I'd be real. She tells me everything.
What about possibly owing somebody in Cahokia some money for drugs? What about that?
I'd be really surprised.
Do you know the name Michael? That name sound familiar?
No.
Maybe that sound familiar.
While interrogating, the detective brings up the name of a person that Jeremy had never heard before. This name was probably the name of the man in Ashley's life that Jeremy didn't know about. But among the number of names that the detective had, he said that one of the names was familiar to Jeremy, and that was Sammy Shelton, 27 years old.
Do you suspect anything between Sam and Ashley?
No. I couldn't see it. I mean, I trust them both too much. I mean, I trust her so much more than him, because it's my girlfriend. I don't think he would ever do anything to harm her, It's just, it doesn't seem like it's his nature.
Well, what about if, possibly not even harming, but what about if they were to, if they were an item or something like that? Would you suspect that at all?
No.
The fight that you had Tuesday night, you were telling me that you guys had a little argument. What was that about?
It was because apparently I yelled at her or something and she didn't like it. And then she gave me all my stuff back, what she had, and said, I want to break up with you. And I said, no, we talked it over and stuff. And, it was just all I don't know, just stressed because that's when she thought that she might be pregnant. And
Tuesday night again?
Yeah, and she turns out she wasn't, and that was the stress of that, doing that, and
Do you know any friends that she might be with that good friends that she would hang out with, that she would go to their house or anything like that?
I can't see the ones that she would, their parents letting it happen and not letting her parents know. There's no way that if she went to Brittany's house, there's no way Brittany's parents would, not tell Ashley's parents. Or Christy's house, there's no way Christy's parents would not tell Ashley's parents,
Who does she normally hang out with, like, there at school?
Christy and some other girls. I don't know their names because I've never really met them outside of school. But she's played basketball with, I think, a couple of them that I haven't met, and I don't know their names. But other than that, just Christy's like the main one.
When Jeremy told the detective that Ashley had gone out of the town to play basketball, the detectives wondered why Ashley would go out of town to play basketball when the basketball court was near their home. It turned out that the main reason for this was Ashley. Sammy Shelton and Jeremy was completely unaware of what happened between them.
How long have you known Sam?
I was probably sophomore in high school, I want to say.
When you met him, he was a teacher?
I'm pretty sure he was a teacher over in St. Louis. I think he was doing something with kids. And then he was also doing wrestling stuff. He plays a lot of sports. So.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
What's he like?
He's just your all-around average, guy. I mean, loves the party and, loves to teach. That's like his main goal. But he's just average. I mean, there's nothing special, unique about him. Just easygoing guy.
But as far as like physical abuse at the house,
no.
Have you ever seen anything like that? Have you ever seen any marks on her or anything like that?
No.
Bruises or anything? Has she called you up and told you anything like that? Or
no.
Okay.
I know she runs into walls a lot, like literally. I mean, she's got kind of. I've seen her do it. Not like she says that she runs into walls, but I've seen her because I don't know if you want to call it she's blonde or whatever, but yeah, it's not like a continuous thing. I've just seen her do it a couple times. But
what's her mom like?
Her mom? Mm-hmm. She's real nice. I mean, she's raising 2 girls and dealing with Mike, but
what's he like? What's he into?
He's good. He's a good dad. I mean, he loves them both those kids to death.
After the detectives pressured Jeremy for hours, it became clear to the detectives that he had nothing to do with Ashley's disappearance and that he was innocent. However, he provided the detectives with important information about his 27-year-old basketball player friend. Sammy Shelton was a school teacher, and his number was found on Ashley's phone, and it turned out that they had many phone calls, and this time Sammy Shelton was questioned. Sammy claimed from the beginning that his relationship with Ashley was completely friendly and there was nothing between them.
Well, I give her like a hug goodbye. I would do that. That's not sexual, is it? You give someone a hug goodbye. I think she kind of started becoming obsessed with me. Because like I said, she was calling me literally non-stop.
But Sammy Shelton changed his story when he found out that Ashley's friends testified against them.
I will say this, we never kissed. We never kissed. Yes, we did have sex in the back of the vehicle there. And after that day, I felt absolutely terrible about that.
During the interrogation, Sammy changed his story not just once but several times, and this proved to the detectives that Sammy knew more about Ashley's disappearance than he was letting on. And that in order to get this information from Sammy, the detectives used his favorite person in the family and in this way pressured Sammy.
Not here.
I know.
Your mom's not here. But you know what? In a way they are. Because everything they taught you, all the talks Grandma had with you, are within you. All of them are. And unfortunately right now, Sam, you ain't telling us the truth.
Can I go show you what happened?
Please. She's still out there, Sam. She is. And where's it at?
The detectives tried for 12 hours for Sammy to open his mouth and start confessing and talking. Finally, Sam admitted that he was responsible for Ashley's disappearance and admitted that he strangled Ashley twice during the fight they were having. The first time when he squeezed her neck, he heard the sound of Ashley's neck breaking, and again when he saw that Ashley was alive. He has repeated this work. Ashley was dead when Sammy left the crime scene. Sam thought that the interrogation was because the police had found Ashley's body, not knowing that Ashley had miraculously survived and that Ashley had testified against Sam. Finally, fortunately, Ashley Rio survived. Sammy Shelton's trial was held and Sam was found guilty of murder and assault and was sentenced to 20 years in prison. Thank you for being with me until the end of this video. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video. I'm waiting for your comments about this case.